Chapter 36. It was an endless time. The familiarity of the hospital, insular from the rest of the world. The hand sanitizer at each entrance, imploring us to leave our germs outside. Flowers filling her room. Meals unplanned, rest snatched when we could. A distortion of time. Visits from people I knew only by name, and an old friend out of jail, just in time to say goodbye. But in fact, she was only there for 15 days. Katrina did her last night shift at the hospital on the Sunday night. She couldn't take Jimmy's dishonesty any longer, forced to share a house with him, knowing that he wasn't working in a warehouse, protective of her sister. "He wouldn't be here if Julia wasn't sick," she said, revealing what we all knew, and then revealed his deceit to Julia. "Why did he have to wait until I was too weak to fight?" Julia responded. But then she empowered her twin to take action on her behalf, saying, "If he doesn't have any rent to contribute by Wednesday, you can be my vocal cords." She asked me the next morning for my version of the truth, and I asked if she really expected that a forklift driver would earn $100,000 a year. Monday the 19th brought the news that the hospital bed would be installed at her home the following day. There was to be one last scan, not because it could inform the doctors in any way, but because she wanted reassurance that the cancer had in fact spread exponentially, that time was nearly up. She lay on the table as the radiologist read the scans, waiting for the confirmation. I cannot pretend to be able to interpret a scan, but the solemnity on the face of that young woman reading the telltale film, illuminated before her, said it all. "Hopefully not too long," I reported, as I wheeled her back to her room, and she sighed with the relief of it. The girls made up the hospital bed at her home with the blue sheets. The room stripped bare of everything but what was required for the nursing. A commode, a cabinet for the medication tray, a bedside table for her ashtray, a mattress and bedding on the floor, and the blue crucifix on the wall. We had no real idea of how long it would take, but at least we were equipped to take care of her physical needs. The nursing staff at the hospital instructed Emma, Katrina and myself on how to prepare a vial for insertion into her shunt. Katrina a little apprehensive at first, but relaxing enough to gain her confidence. We would still have the support of the nurse who would come daily. There were no friends to greet her when we got home. She had said goodbye to them. She had her last bath that evening, the night Jimmy produced his guitar, and I knew that she had forgiven him. She called me into her room to announce that Jimmy would carry her coffin, but I was not surprised.